Well, hello everybody, and welcome to the last episode of the summer solstice. Wait,
Woo!
kind of. We're recording on the last day of the summer solstice, but by the time it comes out, it'll be fall officially, our favorite holiday. Um, we are doing a free-for-all, tits out, balls out, just going over horror news, things like that, because there's 5 Mondays in this month, I believe, and we've done what we could. Yes. But before we begin, typical banter. Is there anything horror related you guys have been doing? I would like to give an update on Wuthering
Okay.
Heights. Chapter
Oh,
3, there's a horror scene. So there's a ghost and a nightmare. Um, so far, Wuthering Heights does seem to be trajecting into the realm of horror.
I
Hmm.
think I think they're definitely going to probably go down the dark route with it and amp it up because that seems to be the thing these days. So
We'll
I
see.
hope that's the case. We'll see.
Also, funny story. I was at the gym the other day. I have a couple funny stories to tell you about the gym. I was at the gym the other day and I was walking around and there was a guy working out and he was wearing a Terrifier shirt that I've never seen before. And I was like, that's weird. And it was what I thought was Jenna, but it was like purple. And I texted Jenna and I was like, Jenna, have you seen a pic of the shirt with you on it? It's like purple and you kind of look like Melina from Mortal Kombat. And she didn't respond because she was obviously busy as always. And I Wait, or did she respond? I don't remember. But I got in the sauna basically, and he was in the sauna next to me because I was like, if I see him, I'm gonna look at his shirt again. But he was in the sauna, and in the sauna you don't wear shirts, so his shirt wasn't there. And I
Was he
asked him,
Oh,
sleeping? Wait.
yeah. So I was like,
darn.
I go, were you wearing the Terrifier shirt? He's like, oh yeah, I was wearing the Terrifier shirt. And I said, yeah, I noticed it. I haven't seen that design before. He goes, yeah, I love it. And he pulls it out because it was next to him, and he pulls it. He goes, yo, is this one? And I was like, oh, I don't know who that is. So apparently there's a wrestler named Rhea Ripley who is not Jenna. And
Oh,
it just kind of looked like her. So Rhea Ripley did a collab with Terrifier because apparently it's her favorite movie. And so they did a collab and she's on one. I think she has one or two shirts out. And I think she might be in the No, I know she was campaigning to be in the next movie because you know how like in the end of number two and the beginning of number three there was that wrestler Sean, I think his name is. He was the security guard at the hospital.
Chris
oh, right, right,
Jericho?
yeah,
Sean Mendez, Chris Jericho, whatever his name is.
yeah. Chris
Um,
Jericho.
yeah, so I was like, oh, maybe she's gonna be kind of like that. And I didn't know who she was at the time, but I do kind of know her because the one time that I stayed at a hotel with a bunch of wrestling fanatics. Wrestling was on, and there was like a everybody's tagging everybody in, and everybody's fighting, and she ended up winning. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think she's world champion right now,
Oh,
actually. If I'm not mistaken. Because I remember seeing her with a title not that long ago. And she's like kind of like the goth uh princess now, of wrestling.
well, good for her.
Yep.
Yeah.
Um,
I
I don't.
think she went to one of the Ice Nine Kills shows and Art comes out and kills her on stage or something. So everybody's been talking about it.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean
like,
she's
oh,
cute, but
yeah. I wish I could buy my way on stage. Hey, hey.
oh,
Damn. Just fired.
dang. Well,
Really?
I'm just saying. But whatever. I guess it's doing well for Terrifier.
yeah.
There we go.
Um, also another funny note. Being a creeper saved this man's life. Me being a creeper saved this man's life. This was another, I spend every morning at the gym. So I'm at the gym a lot. And there was this really hot guy that came in. I was like, oh my God, he's like, his body was just like everything. And he was just really, really attractive. So I'm done. I go shower and I'm at the lockers and I'm getting dressed and everything. And he comes on, his locker was right next to mine. So he's like opening his locker and I already have like my shorts on. I'm tying my shoe because I looked up because I saw someone come up and it was him. And I was like, oh, there he is. Um, and I was like, oh, he's just so hot. And I was staring at him and he wasn't looking at me. but like I noticed something was kind of odd, and I was like, "What's going on with this man?" And he like puts his face down on the locker, like he rests his hands on the locker, and he puts his face down. And I was like, "I think he's gonna." And as soon as I thought that, he fainted, and he hit his head against the locker door, and I grabbed him, and I like put him against the wall because we were by the wall, and like because he's a big boy, I just like slowly slid him down to the floor.
Oh my
So
goodness,
I was
Mikey.
like, "Are you okay?" He's like, and he would like took a while to wake up, and I was like tapping his face. I was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" And he was like, yeah." And I was like, "Do you need some water? Do you need me to go get like a protein shake or something? Like, I don't. Do you need something?" He's like, "Nah, I cut water out yesterday." He's like, "I don't think you're supposed to do that."
Oh
Um,
wow.
so yeah, he was prepping for a show, and part of the show is like getting all the water weight off you. So like they won't drink water, they'll go to the sauna, and they basically like malnourish their bodies until their skin is sucked onto their muscles. And I was gonna make
Yes.
a funny, I know I was gonna make a funny video that's like me being creepy saved this guy's life. Thankfully, I didn't because we follow each other on Instagram now.
Um, well, and yeah, you're supposed to dehydrate yourself. You know who did that for Witcher was Henry Cavill. So his
Oh,
abs would pop out when he was shirtless on The
that's just
Witcher.
too much. And I was talking to my
Right.
other friend that does bodybuilding. I was like, bodybuilding, those guys aren't hot. Like those bodies, like it's
It
better when
looks
they have a little bit of fluff on them.
It's like I don't like their ugly ass spray tans they do
The
because it makes
bronze.
them look like they're cooked chicken or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it just looks bad. Like that tan looks terrible. And like I know that's supposed to enhance the way the muscles look because like I feel
Well,
like I look thinner when I'm tanner.
I mean, it made that lady from Thanksgiving look really good.
Well, no, it's so the reason why their tans are so extreme is because the stadium lights are so bright. If you're pale, it washes everything out and you can't really
Mm,
see definition. So they basically turn you into a human statue, a bronze statue.
mm.
Um, but yeah, I was like, guys, bodybuilding is such a straight man sport because no gay man is sitting there like, ooh, look at these 20-inch waists.
Wait,
Um,
you think there's no gay people in bodybuilding?
oh, of course there is,
Oh yeah, I was gonna say.
Well,
but
I think
anyhow,
yeah, okay. But anyway,
oh,
well, thank you for saving his life, Mikey. I would like pictures next time. Thank you.
I'll send you the Instagram profiles. You can see him.
Can you imagine Mikey just standing over this poor man, go like this?
Yeah, taking pictures.
Like I just saved his life.
I
Ah.
messaged him on Instagram. I was like, I don't know if you remember me when you fainted, but how did you do at your show?
Oh, bless his little heart.
No, he
I was
was
thinking,
nice.
you guys were friends previous to this on
No,
Instagram, or oh,
no,
okay. I was gonna say
because
that would.
my friend who's like also like my bodybuilding coach, he was like, "Wait, was it this guy?" And he pulls out his Instagram, and I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "I figured because you mentioned him having a show, and this is my friend who had a show yesterday." And I was like, "Yeah, I'll follow him. I'll tell him, hey, it's me. Saved your life." Um, but yeah, so other than that, getting into the spooky ooky news, Lance, I believe you sent us an article that you wanted to review,
Did I? Which one was that?
or was that a?
Well, I just wanted to sort of mention because iHorror posted today, and I think Bloody Disgusting did too, on the new poster for Return to Silent Hill. So I thought we could talk
Mhm.
about that for a second. And apparently there is a release date according to this article. However, I don't know how true that is, but we shall see.
Well, while you look that up, there's more Silent Hill news because I guess Silent Hill F is like the newest game coming out. But yeah, Silent Hill F. We have some screen grabs of it. It looks creepy. And it's,
Mm,
those outfits that the sailors wear, like Sailor Moon, like when they go to school, the little school costumes or whatever.
their
Kind of look like sailor
uniform.
outfits, kind of uniform
Yeah.
style.
Yeah.
Mm.
So that is what this girl is wearing. She's of some Asian descent.
Hmm. Well, I don't know. It looks pretty cool. It's coming out January of 2026, which is pretty quick. I didn't think it was going to come out that quick, but
The movie or the show, the game?
the movie, I don't know
Okay.
about the game. Hannah Emily Anderson as Mary Crane and Evie Templeton as Laura. And Gans will also be writing the film alongside Sandra Voan and William Schneider. So That's all we know about who is in the film so far. And I don't even know who either of those people are. I don't know who Hannah Emily Anderson is, but whatever.
When a mysterious letter calls him back to Silent Hill in search of his lost love, James finds a once recognizable town and encounters terrifying figures both familiar and new, and begins to question his own sanity. So basically, it's the same thing as all the other Silent Hills. It stars Jeremy Irvine, which he was in Mamma Mia, I guess. Nothing I see. Nothing I've noticed. And then Hannah Emily Anderson, save some names for the rest of us. She looks like Amber Heard changed her name because of her bad reputation is now this woman. She was in Jigsaw, she was in X-Men Dark Phoenix, and a show called Rain. I don't know who these people are. Okay.
Yeah,
And
she
then
was in the she was also in the Purge TV show.
oh,
So
okay.
so she's well versed into horror, I guess. So we'll give it
Oh,
to her.
who's Red Pyramid?
Hmm.
Um,
I guess we're getting a new pyramid.
well, it said that there's gonna be new monsters. So maybe there's a maybe they do it.
Oh,
That's the fan service everybody wants. Um,
seriously.
Now there is some cool news coming out that we're getting a new fairy tale horror movie. Can you guys guess what it is?
Mm.
Ooh, I know what it is. Actually, isn't it Pinocchio?
Yes, it is Pinocchio. Um, so we're getting a new Pinocchio, Pinocchio Unstrung. Uh,
Oh.
and he actually looks creepy. Like, remember, I think y'all were with us in California. Doug and I were, oh no, y'all weren't. We saw it by ourselves. Remember that movie, The Fear from the 90s, where it has like a wooden mask? The guy's like a wooden mask. Well, he kind of looks like that. Um, but what's cool about this Pinocchio movie is it stars, I believe it's just his voice, Robert Englund, and then Richard Brake plays Geppetto.
Oh,
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
love
Robert
Richard
England
Brake.
is
Cricket.
Cricket.
He's
Yeah,
uh,
I did see that. It looks funny too because it basically just looks like what was the tiny, not the puppet one for Nightmare on Elm Street, but it basically looks like Jiminy Cricket's face is one of the tiny Freddies, kind of.
oh, I haven't seen the yeah, I didn't see like the picture of Cricket. I was just reading the news article about it 'cause I thought
Oh
it was
yeah,
cool because those are two big names in horror.
yeah. He actually
Little
Robert
Jiminy?
England has it on Instagram right now. He posted it with a picture of what he'll look like in the movie.
Oh, so it's
Mm.
not just his voice. He's actually gonna his
Well, no, no, no,
speech is
no, no.
gonna
It's definitely like a CGI thing.
oh.
Well,
Yeah,
we have a horror Pinocchio
Mm-hmm.
already,
Pinocchio's
which
Revenge.
yeah, I saw that years ago. It's an old
Yeah.
movie,
I
right?
think it
Because
was
I
in the
remember,
90s.
yeah. I did see it. I remember when I was a kid, I saw it. So I don't know. We shall see. Is it the same people doing all of the other what's it
yeah. I think it's
called?
in the universe. The
Oh, the same universe as Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey
yeah,
and
Yeah.
all that.
It's in
Mystery
the
Okay.
Vanish.
same universe. It's being produced by Winnie the Pooh 1 and 2, Peter Pan's Nightmare in Neverland. He produced Bambi. Let's see. But who's actually did he actually direct it? Let's
Oh
see.
yeah, bank on that metadata now that all that shit Disney's in right now. So
Oh, I know.
Was it Disney just literally like I guess a lot of people have been dropping Disney Plus like a plague right now to force their hand to actually do the right thing, and I guess they're like what 4.2 billion down, like in their stocks,
Oh, I don't
which
know,
is
but they have
crazy.
reversed their decision on Jimmy Kimmel. He will be back. So,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
um,
with a half-assed excuse for why they did it.
Oh yeah. I
Like,
mean,
and
they're
he's
corporations.
yeah, I'm like, whatever.
I think people always forget about that in the end run. They're literally all they're about is dollars and cents. Like they
Well,
don't give
as
a shit about anything else.
the fact that Pinocchio, I guess, is public domain now, so Disney's not getting a red cent of any of these things, so that just makes me happy. So there's
Oh,
that.
so I did find the thing that I did. I was the one that sent us the the thing because Fangoria is having their award show on let's see Sunday, October 19th at 9 p.m. East Coast Standard Time on Shudder. So you can see who wins the Chainsaw Awards for this year coming up real soon. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it looked
Oh,
like Barbara Crampton is hosting.
Yeah, it looked like it. I think so.
oh, that's cool. Do y'all have
So,
any predictions of movies that are going to be winning stuff?
oh, probably Weapons.
Sinners.
Bring Her Back, Sinners,
Terrifier 3, probably. I mean, I would.
Terrifier 3.
Was that 2025? I thought that was 2024.
Well, it's whatever. So when was their last award show? The last award show would have been September of last year. So everything after September
Hmm.
Right.
up until now would be featured, and Terrifier 3 came out in December. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I thought they just were
Oh
like
no, it
based off
came
the
out in
year.
October. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Either or.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Um,
Yeah. Well, there's a
and
lot of good ones coming out, or that came out this year. I mean, and this year wasn't that bad a year for horror. I'm gonna just say that.
she hasn't said that in a while, folks.
Oh
I
my
see.
God. But so speaking of which, with what were we just talking about?
Fangoria?
Uh
Fangoria, Chainsaw
Fangoria with all
Awards.
the so I guess this or all month of October, did you guys hear that Regal's bringing all the classic horror movies back to the big screen? So they're going to feature a different movie each day for 8.99.
Smart of them.
And they're going to have like movies, they're going to have Friday the 13th in 3D,
Oh, cool.
part 3
Oh,
in 3D.
please bring back Nightmare on Elm Street 3D.
So they're gonna have Nightmare on Elm Street. It's only Friday the 13th in 3D because it was part 3 in 3D because part 3 was in 3D, remember?
What about Jaws 3D? Oh, come on.
Oh, I
If you
don't
could bring
know.
Jaws 3D back,
Let
I'm
me
in.
see, because I there was a
It's
whole list of
so
movies. But
good,
like,
bad, that it's.
oh yeah, no, I love that movie. I don't care what anybody says. But no, they're gonna have like the Funhouse, Demon Knight is gonna be in
Oh,
there,
fuck yeah. I love Demon
Creep
Knight.
Show, Rosemary's Baby, Halloween 3, Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein. So they're gonna have a lot of like decent films that I would like to see in theaters. So
But not
I
all
don't
of them
know.
are in 3D, though.
No, just Lance, how many times?
I just want them all in
Why?
3D. Let's be honest. Oh, you know why I want this all in 3D? Because, okay, did you guys see the things I sent you about the sphere with the Wizard of Oz? They had it in there. I sent it to one of the our chats. But like, I guess the sphere is doing this really cool thing while you're in there to watch the movie or to watch the Wizard of Oz movie. They're like having like actual wind blowing and like they'll have like little
Oh,
rose petals blowing at you. And I made a comment and I was like, oh, how cool would this be if they did a horror movie in the
yeah.
sphere?
They did that with The Matrix.
Right. Do you see what I'm saying though? I mean,
I think you've sent something about when they did it to The Matrix last time too. But I saw the little now that you explained it, I saw the little thumbnail for it, but I haven't watched it yet.
oh,
But
true, true.
I don't know. That seems like a lot. I feel like there was a scary movie they did that for recently. I don't remember which one it was.
Well, which
But
one
yeah,
movie would you want to have? Like, I mean, if you could pick any movie from here to the end, like Exorcist, you know what I mean, to get like a real like maybe it turns around when like her head turns, you go with it with a 180 kind of 360 type of kind of thing with it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of different angles you could have with being in some side something like that.
and I feel like it has to be something outside. Like I
I
would
mean,
say The Witch, but also that could be boring.
So
imagine
then,
uh sleepaway camp or something like that. You mean or
no,
Yeah.
it would have to be like Alien or something that's like a lot more intense so you can enjoy it like that. Because the seats move in the sphere. Like the seats move, everything is interactive. Apparently it's super like steep in there too. So like the higher you go, like the more you're like kind of leaning forward.
could be the best
So
seats actually.
they're more expensive the higher you are. I know that
That's funny.
because I've been trying to
Is
see
that
Backstreet Boys, so there's that.
is is the Sphere a thing in Orlando?
No,
No.
that's in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Sphere is in Vegas, everybody. So if you when you land in Vegas, that's like one of the main things you see now besides the rest of the strip. The Sphere is like super like there's all kinds of shit going on outside of it. It's really cool when you land at nighttime. So
Can you see it when you're landing? Like
yeah,
you've been up there more than I have, or me
because
and
you
Mikey
land right next to the strip. You see everything.
both.
If you've ever been to Vegas, like literally the airport is like a hop, skip, and a jump away. So as you're landing, you see literally everything. So it's really cool. Highly recommend going. But I haven't been in the Sphere. My friend says that parking there is ridiculous. That was like $100 to park. So I suggest if you go, that you take an Uber and get your ass dropped off because driving on the strip is a pain in the ass. Anyways, and everybody would do that. So there's that.
Well, we have some fun news. Actually, before have y'all seen anything horror related? We forgot to go over that.
Oh, horror
Yeah,
related? Hmm.
No, Lance.
I saw that. What is it called? I just saw the beginning of the episode, but I ended up passing out just because it was like late last night. But Netflix has this kind of animated, kind of like ghost.
Haunted Hotel.
Yeah. I saw a little bit of it. I mean, it looks fun, but I mean, it also kind of just reminded me of an animated version of what's that Hell Motel Shudder has.
Oh, that's cool.
Hmm.
My friend told me that it was good and that I should check it out. So I was gonna check it out. I just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
Um, but I actually did watch. I went to the theater and I saw Traumatica.
Oh,
I
you
don't know.
did?
Yeah. Um, Interesting movie. Um, I it's
Damn.
Yeah,
Speechless.
I I thought it'd be because I feel like everything they show is in the trailer, and it looks like there's going to be a lot of CGI in it. So,
so not everything's in the trailer because it definitely like the last quarter of the movie, I'm like, I didn't even know we were gonna get here. There are things that are really good about it, and there are things that are really dumb and cheesy about it. But there's also
mm.
like I realized it's like, oh, we haven't really had a movie with like a graphic incest scene in a while, so made me realize that I don't miss that. Um, so, but it's one of those things like, are we just trying to be edgy? But the movie itself was decent. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. There is CGI sometimes. Whenever the demon thing is practical, it actually is like kind of creepy. And then I don't know if this is like there's some actresses and I guess actors that do this, and I don't know why y'all do this, but you have to cry when you're an actor, or sometimes if it comes out, it comes out. But like lately, I've been seeing these actresses being like, "I'm gonna get that Emmy. Snot is just going to be shooting out of my nose and dangling like this, and I'm going to snort it back in when I'm inhaling." And I'm just like, ew. I'm not even like interested in the movie. I'm just like, gross. Because the really pretty Indian girl did that in Tarot too. And I was like, girl, wipe your nose. I don't care
Yeah.
if we're getting chased. But it happened bad in this one. I was like looking at my friend like, oh, I'm not paying attention to the movie except for that big old loogie sticking out of her nose.
So when you say cheesy, do you mean like acceptable cheesy or just like
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I didn't hate it at all, but it was way too like the CGI fuck like the demon's face will change and it's a CGI. I'm like, that was real stupid. But like
uh
you go from like real good to real stupid and you're like, ugh. Um and
Mm.
I hate child actors. So uh
Yeah. I mean, I'll wait for that to come
yeah, definitely I would wait.
streaming.
It's definitely worth watching if you can rent it or if ends up being on Tubi or something.
I just noticed Deathgasm 2,
Hmm.
Gormageddon, finally has a trailer.
oh,
So
nice.
it's got them, and then it looks like it has all the cast back too. So that's exciting.
I don't remember the first one.
We did it on the show,
Oh, I
Mikey.
know. That's why I'm saying
I
I
know
don't
it's
remember.
it was so good. I love part one, so I'm actually pretty excited about that.
Oh,
So
I remember there was like a really cute blonde girl that ended up like being into metal too. That we're like, oh, I wasn't expecting that.
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So that's exciting. So I'll definitely have to check out that trailer, guys, if you haven't, and let us know what you think.
Hmm.
And then also him debuted at the box office at number two, and made like over $13 million on its opening night. So
Did
That's
it get
good.
bad ratings though? Like I thought somebody was telling me that like Tomato and like everybody like scored it low, but maybe I'm wrong.
Tomato.
It's a
Rotten
tomato.
Oh,
Tomatoes.
it's
Rotten
tomato.
Tomatoes.
Tomatoes, tomatoes. You know what I meant. Jesus. I swear to
Well,
Um,
God.
not everybody understands your interpretation of everything, Lance.
I don't know why we even have these discussions.
Lance was
Uh,
talking about the Rotten Tomatoes score, everybody.
Yeah.
And I was looking at it and I was like, this seems like a straight guy movie. I'm not really interested in it. But I did read less than favorable things about it. Not that it was terrible, not that, they didn't go all like prom queen, like, do not watch this movie. But it was just kind
Mm.
of like, meh. Um, so I mean, I guess maybe I'll watch it. I don't know. I'll just watch it because that guy's hot. But speaking of bad reviews, guess what? No surprise, got a bad review.
what?
The Strangers, Chapter 2. Messy. Messy,
Oh,
sluggish sequel runs in place. It's like, okay, drag me at the gym, might as well be describing me doing that. I don't even know what they're trying to do with these movies.
they're
Now,
just
I'm
they're just making money at this point because
are they? Because I don't know if anybody's watching them. Like, I haven't heard none of my friends have seen it. This is from Bloody Disgusting, everybody. I just read that. Um, I just, I have no urge to watch it. And I didn't even hate the first one. The first one was like, meh, but there's just nothing new being brought to the table. I'm like, this is Halloween 2, but with the people in the strangers' masks. Um,
Yeah.
I don't care.
Mm.
yeah, I didn't care about her story. I don't care what happens to her.
She's not a bad actress.
The only
No,
thing I care about is really what Richard Brake's what he's doing in it because we know he's in the rest of them. Obviously, they show him in part one very briefly. So he's the only thing that would make me want to watch that. But I don't even think like I'm not gonna go to the movie theater to see it. Like the
no,
first one was so incredibly disappointing because like the first one of this trilogy, everybody, because
not the
obviously
original.
not the original, the very first Strangers I did see in theaters and it scared the shit out of me. I only watched it once. I've never seen it again. I've only watched The Strangers one time. I have no desire to watch it again because it bothered me that much. So that's what it should do. Like I shouldn't hate a movie. Like I should be like, oh my God, like it should scare the shit out of me. And like they had potential for it, but really like I feel like this is just a cash grab at this point. Like let's take the metadata of the strangers, bring these characters back, which the one main guy doesn't even look like the main guy,
Yeah,
right? So what are we doing here? And then do we need a backstory? The whole thing that makes it scary is that we don't know why these people are doing it. They're just doing it.
yeah, that was the whole thing. It's like, because you were home. It's like the original Strangers was based off the fact that the less you know, the scarier it is.
Yeah.
So just make
Mm-hmm.
something else, guys. And the only reason why we saw the first one in the theater is because we were all together and we're like, let's watch a scary movie. I don't think we would
Yeah.
have seen it if we weren't together.
Yeah. I mean, that was fun. Like, and that's the thing. Like, you know, when you go to horror movies, everyone bring your friends, go. So,
Yeah.
either you can love it or shit on it together and just have a good time. So there's that. I'm glad
Yeah.
we did go, but will
Yeah.
I
Well,
go
it's
to the
always a good
theater to
time,
see part two? No. That's a shame though.
unless
Because
we're all
they're like,
together.
yeah, they're gushing on Bloody Disgusting all about the poster. Well,
This is just about upcoming movies, I guess, because we have I love. Are they called creature features? Movies about animals? I guess it's a
yeah.
creature feature. We have a trio of creature features coming out, and that is Deep Water, which I thought that was already a movie, but we'll continue. But what's exciting about this is made from the same guy who did Deep Blue Sea,
Oh.
and the writer is the guy who wrote Bait, which is like my favorite shark attack movie in terms of like after the big, there's like the big shark movies everybody loves, Deep Blue Sea, Jaws, yada yada yada. Bait is an amazing tier two horror shark movie, but
Hmm.
Deepwater follows the eclectic group of international passengers whose plane en route from LA to Shangri-La is forced to make an emergency landing in shark-infested waters. So, like, we've heard that before, but because it is being written by the guy who wrote Bait, I have faith, and then directed by the Deep Blue Sea guy. Like, we love him. His name is Rennie Harlan. It's going to star Aaron Eckert, Ben Kingsley, Molly Wright, Angus Sampson, Kelly Gale, and Lee Wenin. So, and she's from the K-pop group Unique. We know we stand K-pop these days, especially
Ooh.
Aid. Um, so Ben Kingsley and Aaron Eckhart, like these are big people.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, isn't Aaron
so
Eckhart in? Oh, that's not him. That's Punisher on Deep Blue Sea. I'm getting it mixed up with Thomas Jane. Is it
Oh,
Thomas Jane and Deep Blue Sea or is it Aaron Eckhart? Oh my God. I'm losing my mind.
Aaron Eckhart is in.
No, it's Thomas Jane. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Thomas Jane.
Eckhart also was, I just watched this recently because I had seen it before and I couldn't remember if I liked it or not with I, Frankenstein. It's so bad, but it's so
Oh
good.
yeah. Yeah, I remember that one. Um, yeah, and then I think this is the one I'm most excited for. Is it's called Primate.
Oh, I just read
Um,
about that. Yeah.
yeah, so Primate poster revealed the killer chimp slasher's fully practical ape. Y'all, I want to be an actor, but if you tell me I'm going to be in a movie that's going to have a real ape on set, did y'all remember Nope?
Yes.
That's just, that shit happens. Like, I need to talk to this ape's agent. I need to get his vibe check. I need to be like, does he want to be here? Because that's terrifying. Um, chimp violence is terrifying.
Yeah. Now, I'm not because what was that one? It was on the talk show where the chimp attacked the woman and ripped her face
Yeah,
off, remember? And
Oprah.
then Oprah interviewed her later and was like, "Oh my God, this is your one finger you have left," like shaking her
I
hand. Like,
know. And
Oprah,
honestly,
what the
this
fuck?
I always was like, I wonder if Tyra if I ever got shit for like making light of it because that had to be based off of that interview. You know, the sister
Oh yeah,
when she's
yeah.
all fucked up. I'm like, ugh, so art's
You know,
a chip.
that's kind of funny because I saw Jason Bateman was on Hot Ones or whatever, and he was talking about his Saturday Night Live show that he did on there, and legitimately, I guess he had a scene where he was with a monkey, and he said at the end of the credits, like you know how on Saturday Night Live they're all hanging out. I guess the monkey was out there, and he's like, "Oh, I just figured," and he walked up to go like pretend he was gonna kiss the monkey, and he said the monkey came at his face to bite off his nose, and he pulled back just in time, and he goes, "If you watch the video, you can see me pulling back like minutes before it actually like got my nose. Like I was
Mhm.
like,
No.
oh, f working with
No.
live animals.
Well,
Yeah.
well, Lance, we know you don't like animals, but like
That's not
you
true.
you can't predict like chimps are just, like
They're all
Anything.
a lot of like primate are very dangerous. So, I mean, and they're stronger than we are.
I know. My friend's parents had an exotic pet store and they had a pet baboon, which those things are terrifying.
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah.
And he was
The
like, he was super chill. And I was like, they have like a mouth of a wolf and a chimp body. That's the worst thing you put together.
Well, they
Since
have
the
like
alligator.
teeth of a saber tooth almost because the way that sometimes they can their teeth grow.
I don't know. I'm not that
Mhm.
old.
But
I don't
yes,
remember those.
they could very well, some of them could bite your head off. Like that's how
Yeah,
big their
they're
mouths open.
terrifying. Um,
So,
but you know what? We haven't had a killer monkey movie in a long time. I like the premise. I just would think twice about starring in it. And now that I actually read this, I don't think because when I read Slasher's Fully Practical Ape, I'm like, they're using this monkey to chase the actors probably, and maybe even like do some of like the what is it called, like the battle sequences. But it's actually practical effects. So like they're gonna bring back the old school practical effects. And I was like, okay, so maybe we'll use a person in a monkey suit for the fights.
yeah, because I mean, as somebody was comparing it to Cujo, I can't remember when I was reading about it. And with Cujo, it's the same way. Like it's a guy in a suit, dog suit, and a lot of
A
those
furry.
scenes, yeah, a lot of those scenes are, so the dog isn't really with them, right? And
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting to have a chimp because I think that would be because especially like, they're very smart too. Like
Hmm.
they're basically, us, right? Like less evolved versions of people. So, you know,
Yeah.
there's plenty of idiots right now voting that are probably dumber than a chimp.
Oh,
So
they
there's
probably are
that.
chimps. Um,
Is
well,
this a
The
remake, by the
primate is
way?
registered.
what'd you say,
Because
Lance?
I said, is this a remake or like
No, I don't
'cause
think
I
so.
feel like there's another a movie called Primal
Well, it's
that like
not
has
it's not
its own.
primal, it's primate, I think.
Primate. It's
Oh, okay,
primate.
okay.
Yeah,
Primates.
primate. Um, and then rounding out the trio of creature features, we have, I think I sent it to you already, the new Anaconda. Which
Which is funny
Yeah.
because I think I said that at some time previous to that because I was laughing about it because I was like, I don't think it's considered a comedy, but I mean, are they going to do a black comedy, which would be kind of funny and awesome?
Well, here's the thing. Oh, go ahead, Aid. I know this is Aid's movie.
No, go ahead, Mikey. You go first.
So my thing is, I'm afraid of anything Jack Black's in, excluding I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, because I just feel like he's kind of like the cash cow. They put him in things that they don't think are going to be that great, and they're like, "Oh, just put him in there." He's cheesy. He does everything. He's kind of like The Rock, like okay.
Yeah.
All of his movies kind of fall in the same line, which is like cheesy. I could have been fine not watching that. But I love the concept of remaking a horror film as a comedy. I think that's so cool. And the trailer did make me laugh. And even like I'm a little excited because I feel like they are gonna pay attention to detail like they will take it seriously as a reboot or a remake because you're watching the trailer, the John Voight scene is in there, but Jack Black is John Voight, which you probably wouldn't know if you haven't seen the original Anaconda. The girl in the back is wearing J-Lo's outfit. Like, I mean, obviously she's probably going to play J-Lo in the remake, but there was just it was enough for me to be like, oh, I remember that. Oh, that's exactly how it was in Anaconda. They're not just using the storyline to push the movie forward. If that makes sense.
Would you put Rudd in the same way though? Like with Rudd and Jack Black, they're kind of like almost the same kind of like
I
the
don't
way you
think
just described.
I don't think Paul Rudd is that bad yet. Because Paul Rudd is still in decent movies. Jack Black is like, I feel like if you just pay him, he'll do whatever.
I mean, he was in the what's the kid movie that he was just in, and that made like a
Minecraft.
yeah, it made a shit ton of money.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, but those movies all suck. Like they're not, they're
yeah.
just, cash grabs. They're just, they're loud. Every 2 seconds there's a shitty joke. And, I just don't find them entertaining. Like they're all of these new comedies are just the same. Like they've got action, like every other thing is a joke. Like I'm so sick of it. I don't care. Like, sometimes I want something a little bit, I don't know. But with this, no, I'm not happy at all, obviously, about it. Because I don't think I love Anaconda, and I don't think, first of all, you're gonna remake it, whatever. Okay, great. Make it a comedy. But I'm so sick of these comedic people trying to do horror because I feel like they're not everything that we've seen so far, like David Gordon Green, for example, crap. Like everything he's been doing is just crap now. So like you need to stop. And now I'm looking here. There's another movie um, by Tim Heidecker and Eric Wareheim, and they're comedians. I think Tim Heidecker is in a bunch of skits with Tim Robinson. He does shit with him a lot.
Mm,
But I'm like, oh great, and they're like, oh yeah, Pete Davidson is going to be in it, and I fucking hate it. I watched that new movie he was in. Oh my God,
But
he made it so bad. Like he ruins everything he touches. Like, why are you in this movie? Stop fucking
yeah.
with horror. You're done. It's over. And he always plays a scumbag, but I'm like, you're not even like you're so scummy, you don't even play a good scumbag. Like, what
No
is
one
that?
believes him. Is that what you're trying to say?
So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I'll watch it, but I will say the last great movie that Jack Black was in was
I still know what
Mario
you did last summer.
Brothers. Oh,
no, it was The Holiday. Now he's
Was he
really
in
good in that
Mario?
movie.
I haven't
yeah,
seen The Holiday.
he's Koopa.
Oh, he's Bowser.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I never saw the Mario movie, so I wouldn't
it's
know.
cute. And there was a sequel just announced for everybody listening.
Hmm.
Um, but now let us come to the big news of the show, and that is A l'escrime au savon, um, directed by Kevin Williamson, which is exciting. And even more exciting, I'm sure, as Ada's just chomping at the bit to announce, is that Hayden Panettiere will be back.
I
Oh,
hope she dies first. Just kill
No,
her at the beginning. Bye.
no, ma'am. EW reports that Panettiere will team up with Nev Campbell's Sidney Prescott for the latest installment of the slasher saga. But I will say, I wonder how she's going to be because I've seen some things with her lately, and she's a little, she's going through it. I don't know what it is,
She's
but she's going
going,
through it.
she's like Britney Spears right now, everybody. So
Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if she was going through it in the last one, because in the last one, whether you love her or hate her, she was normal. You know, she wasn't. There was no signs of
I don't know.
2000.
I thought she was not good in that one. Like it was rough. Everything going on was a little rough for me. But I
Yeah,
didn't like anything about that movie, so there's that.
yeah. And in case you didn't know, as a refresher, Scream 7 will be joined by Courtney Cox, Mason Gooding, Jasmine Savoy Brown, David Arquette, Matthew Lillard, Scott Foley, and Nev Campbell. I feel like
Do we
is that a spoiler of saying David Arquette's going to be in it?
Well, I clear.
well, what's
So,
Foley?
There's no confirmation, but something's going to happen with all of the previous killers, which includes Scott Foley.
Oh,
yeah, he's the only single one, isn't he?
Yeah, he was the only one where it was just one killer.
Okay. Well, that's exciting. I do like Scream 3.
maybe
Although
there's,
Parker Posey needs to come back. That's who needs to come back.
maybe there's a twin brother. And that's what it was. That's why there really was two of them. It's the same person. I could just see them
It's
doing.
probably going to be a dream or something. Like maybe Sydney has a nightmare and she can't, because like think about it, like Scott Foley, Matthew Lillard, like they're all like involved more like around her, right? Her character. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, what if they said fuck it and like they're like everything from two up was all a dream, and that's where they're
No.
starting. Because remember,
Um,
wasn't he
But
supposed to
then
come
they'd have
back?
to bring back Randy.
Exactly. Which everybody always talks about. That was the worst decision he ever made. Remember, killing off Randy.
Yeah,
No. I What I did hear is they might do that about the last two with the sisters. Not that it was a dream, but that they were actually stab movies.
Mm,
Which is why David Arquette comes back. This is just speculation here, but this is not confirmed. But which would explain why David Arquette came back because he died in the whatever movie, not the actual
yeah.
movie. Um, there's a really hot guy that I know from movies called Jimmy Chatro. He's in it. Because we also forgot to announce that there are more familiar faces. Ethan Embry's going to be in it. Joel McHale is going to be in it. Um, this isn't that exciting, but I just think it's kind of cool. Mark Consuelos is going to be in it. I just,
Well, one of
daytime,
them is going to be the killer, so we'll have to speculate
That's
when we see the
funny.
movie.
and he's
That's
hot.
probably Mark Consuelos.
I know he's hot. Um, but yeah, it's supposed to, when is it supposed to come out? 2006, 2026, of course. Sorry, I'm in the past. It's supposed to come out 2026. But what I kind of like is that because that's kind of close. You'd think that we'd start seeing stuff about it now, but we haven't, and I think that's kind of a good thing.
Mm.
Yeah, I think they should keep it. I don't think they should reveal anything, obviously, until the movie comes out. Like, let us just be surprised because that's the whole reason I'll go and see it. But if I figure out like what, like something, and it's not in the direction I care for it to go, I mean, I'll watch it at some point, but I don't think I'll go to the movies to see it.
I mean, it should definitely be like Long Legs. Like, at least the first trailer iteration that they had for Long Legs, where it's like it's just barely anything like they had, where it's just like all you're thinking to yourself is yes. You know what I mean? Like, because that was kind of how Long Legs was the very first they dropped the trailer, and then after that you started seeing things, and you're like, well, okay, you know what I mean? But like, if they could pull that off, that'd be fucking pretty rad and everything like that.
Scream is directed by Kevin Williamson. This is going to be his second time directing. Man, yeah. Um, it's been 25 years since he directed. What movie was that?
Was it Teaching Mrs. Tingle?
Mm-hmm.
I knew
So
it.
there you go. We'll
I'm
see.
really
Maybe this is the
excited.
Teaching Mrs. Tingle sequel.
Oh, maybe Barry Watson will come back. Oh, we
Katie
can have Katie
Holmes.
Holmes. Oh my God, bring them all back. Fuck it.
I feel wasn't Katie Holmes in? No, she wasn't in a Scream movie.
She, no, you know who was James Vanderbeek is in Scream 3.
Okay. Yeah, and then because I get so confused because we were at the bar and they had Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and it's when Sydney is played by what's her name? Shannon Doherty. And she
Uh,
pulls the mask off the killer and it's a monkey. She's like, "What the fuck, Wes?" And Wes Craven's there.
not trying anymore. It's
Yeah.
kind of funny. That is
Um,
kind of
but yeah, I'm looking forward to Scream 7. I can't wait. That's in that. So, Lance, is there something you want to talk about?
well, yeah. Well, so I know this hasn't gotten a lot of love, and it's got a little bit of love, but Halloween for a short amount of time, Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is coming out. Actually, the newest one for 2025. They were at San Diego Comic Con and all the other stuff, but they're promoting it a little bit here and there. But it's kind of like been flying under the radar, and I'm a little kind of excited, but a little nervous because obviously we live in a world of CGI, so it's like who knows what you're gonna get. I really haven't seen too much on it, but I just something popped up on my thing where it's saying that there's like a short release around Halloween this year, so it's an October movie, so it's coming up next month.
Okay.
So I kind of excited about seeing something like that and giving that a little love. I know everybody gave a lot of love to Toxic Avenger, but I mean it's kind of the same caveat as the Tromaville stuff. So it'd be kind of cool to see that be successful as well. So
Oh, we'll see. Speaking
I
of,
will be
oh,
happy.
go
Oh, sorry.
ahead.
I was gonna say I will be happy if the new tomato movie. I thought that's what you were talking about earlier when you said tomato. Um, I'll be happy if it goes the route of the Blob. If not, it's probably just gonna be trash.
oh, you mean the 80s version? Yeah, that would be. I mean, I would honestly, the 80s version is so much cooler than it should be. Like that,
Yeah.
and people don't give it as much love as they should. But like, if I got that with the Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, I'd be okay with that.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, if we're talking about remakes, I guess we'll just let the cat out of the bag. I'm sure all of you have seen it. That Kenan Thompson's AFA production company or something has the rights now to remake Sleepaway Camp.
Whoop whoop.
Oh
I got
yeah.
another comedian doing a horror movie. And Kenan Thompson, like, I'm curious. Like, I love him, but I'm just curious. Like, what the
I
fuck is he
actually
gonna bring to the table for Sleepaway Camp? I don't
I
know.
love when comedians do horror because there's that whole thing that the funniest comedians have the darkest past, which is how they got over it. There's definitely some that aren't great, but some of these really good horror movies like Long Legs and Weapons, those are all comedians that started
That's
off.
true. Yeah,
Um,
I forgot about them.
I personally never really thought Keenan was funny, even on Saturday, not Saturday Night Live, even on all that. I was always like, ugh. I had a huge crush on Kel, but Keenan was always he was too slapstick for me. My comedy was much more higher echelon as a child. I was more of
Oh,
a Lori Beth Denver for vital information of your everyday life type of girl. But I was talking about this with Seth this weekend. If you take the twist away from Sleepaway Camp, is it that notable of a movie?
Well, I personally, I mean, but there is a lot of like campiness to it. There is comedy to this, and Lance was arguing with me about this recently, and I'm like, you need to rewatch this movie. Like, especially the beginning with how weird the stepmom or the
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, there's like something off that it's kind of funny, but it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of comedy and campiness to it. But I love the fact that it feels very summer. Like when you watch it, like it's like a fun summer horror film. Even part two has that as
Yeah.
well. But again, the twist I think is what makes that movie. So
I
what
think
the fuck are you gonna do with that now in 2025? Because people complain that Sleepaway Camp is transphobic.
no,
Or-
it's not because she's not trans.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't believe that it is, but I know people that's what people say. And that's what a
yeah.
lot of people believe. Especially Gen Z is gonna have a fucking field day with that. I don't know what they're thinking.
Well,
Uh,
I think other besides the fact that it was a twist, I think because Sleepaway Camp is very funny and very silly and very campy, but the ending is very serious and disturbing because you don't. It's disturbing on multiple layers. And like, guys, if you haven't seen Sleepaway Camp and you don't want spoilers for probably something that's the biggest running joke in the horror community, like I'm gonna spoil it. Um, the reveal that Angela is actually a boy is a little multi-layered because first you're like, oh shit, I didn't know that that was actually the brother, not the sister. And then there's also like another layer that's like, oh shit, she's been forced to live like this because of the aunt. It's not even like, and that's why I say she's not trans, is because it wasn't her decision. They like made her
Mm.
live like that because she always wanted a daughter or whatever. Um, and so it's very almost like traumatic. And the face and the music and the way that it's shot and like you know, I don't know what the term is, the panning out of the camera and stuff. It's a very shocking, jarring scene, and then it ends. So it's like a funny
Hmm.
movie just ends on that. It's very, it's a good kick in the gut. But you're gonna take that away with the remake unless, instead of a penis, there's like a MAGA tattoo or something on on their stomach.
That's all you get is a MAGA tattoo. I thought
Well,
you were a Republican and not a Democrat.
Yeah.
and but that's why I say I think that is a very difficult remake movie to remake and do it justice, in my opinion. So props to you, Keenan, for going for it. Do I think you do I think he can do it? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean, maybe you come in there with that kind of like comedic, like technically maybe people won't take it as serious, thinking that even though he probably might be able to pull off some stuff where, you know what I mean? Because
I mean,
all comedians do that anyways. It's like that's their thing,
and then
making
like what are
things serious
they
funny.
they- what are they going to do? Like, and are they going to gender swap? So are we going to have a girl posing as a boy the whole time? Like,
I
what
don't
are
know.
we doing?
I feel like
What was that
maybe,
movie that does that from that time frame? It's like
huh?
there's a movie. What
Oh,
was
one of
it?
the boys,
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Are we gonna have what's her name come back? Why can't I think of her
that would be
name?
hilarious. That'd be great.
Felissa Rose.
Not
Yeah.
Felissa. Well, I'm sure Felissa Rose is probably going to want to have some part in it, right? I can't imagine her not wanting to do
As a
Yeah.
it.
camp counselor.
But what is that movie with what's her name in it, where she's the boy? Boys Don't Cry. Why can't I think of her name?
Hilary Swank.
Hillary Swank.
Oh.
But I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how you're going to redo this unless you set it back in the 80s.
Yeah. I feel like they should have just done a remake. I'm not a remake, sorry. I feel like they should have just done a sequel. So you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about recreating the shock, but add like another shock. Like maybe one of them camp counselors, Rachel Doze's it and is actually white pretending to be black.
Maybe that's what they're gonna do. I
Spoiler
don't
alert.
know.
The white girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody out there listening has an opinion on it, let us know. Because I've been getting a bunch of you have been sending it to me via Messenger, and I'm just like, I don't even know what to say to this. So
You imagine if they did that, made it like kind of like how White Girls was, but
Oh my God.
I mean, like legitimately,
they
that's how,
can't even do white girls anymore.
or even Mrs. Doubtfire. I mean, it's like
Can't do that either. Oh
that's what
God.
I'm saying though. But I mean, I'm just saying it's like, but if they go into it like that with the more of a comedic thing to it, regardless, I mean, no one seems to give it a shit. And if you're in horror, I mean, it's kind of
I
like
say
whatever.
do it anyways.
Okay.
I don't know. We'll
Um,
see.
yeah, we'll find out and see what's coming out, but I think that's all of the stuff that's coming out, right?
Yeah, I think we hit a lot of good ones, which is
Yeah.
exciting because there's a lot of good shit coming your way. I'm excited for Return to Silent Hill.
Black Phone 2. That's
Black
coming out next
Phone,
month.
someone gave that a crap review.
2?
It's not even
Really?
out yet.
Yeah, well, your favorite person, Mikey, reviewed it from
No.
Texas.
From Texas?
Hmm.
Oh God.
You know who I'm talking about. I don't want to say
Yeah.
their name.
They get super cool
Mhm.
early access, whatever. Um,
I
They
hope they don't
they
understand that from them.
they did say that it is over 2 hours long, so it's a little long on the tooth. So maybe I don't know, but I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens with Black Phone too, because I think that's going to be probably I think it's going to beat out a lot of the movies when it comes out. Just because I think the first one was so successful, it's like a huge thing with the kids. The kids fucking love it. Like we passed a guy dressed as him at Halloween Horror Nights. Did you
the
see him,
grabber.
Lance?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And all the kids, like all the teenagers around me, fucking were losing their goddamn minds and running after to take pictures with him. So the kids love that movie.
Yeah,
So
especially
I
he was right
think,
next to the phone booth.
oh yeah, he was. Yeah, I forgot. Oh my God. He was, he was walking around with the girl playing Megan.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah, it was kind of weird actually. You're like,
Well,
what?
I think they're all Blumhouse, right? Aren't they all like, they're Universal movies, but they're all in the
Blumhouse
same
affiliated.
category. Yeah, I don't know. So I'm not so shocked that they would stick those two together. Yeah, because they were in the Blumhouse last year. They were both in the Blumhouse area because they had a
That's funny.
Blumhouse scare zone. So that makes sense now. Anyway,
um, yeah,
so
and Fantastic Fest just happened this month. So if you guys go on websites like Bloody Disgusting, you'll see a bunch of new titles and a review of them. Um, so there's some ones that actually look pretty cool. That like Beast of War is another shark movie. Primate was a Fantastic Fest review. It got a really good review, which I'm surprised because Bloody Disgusting usually tends to lean on the negative. But Coyotes did not get a good review. That was with Justin Long. I actually do, and I think Lance said it one time about the grabber possibly becoming like among the status of like Freddie and Michael and Chucky and everything. And I thought of him because Fanta, wanna Fanta, don't you wanna? They have replaced the Fanta girls. I haven't seen them in a while actually, but if you go to your local grocery store, the
they're
Fanta
canceled.
bottles, yeah, the Fanta bottles have horror movie characters on. There's Chucky, Michael Myers, the Grabber, which I was like, oh, he has made it on this list as Lance predicted. He may not always get it right 99.5% of the time, but
When I
there's
do though,
that one thing. Um, but yeah, so fall's coming, horror's starting to become socially acceptable again. I'm excited. I got in trouble for not decorating too scary. Like, I like to think that my Halloween aesthetic for my house is like a high school teacher decorating her classroom for Halloween. It's cutesy, spooky ooky, but like not too bad. But Adam wants to do like really horror stuff. I'm like, okay,
Hmm. Well, I mean, the outside of the house is good for that because I
yeah,
mean, there's some years where I decorate, like I don't have a lot of space obviously anymore. So this year I do my little tablescape, but like my office is all decorated and stuff, like, with pumpkins and
yeah.
oh, I bought the cutest little thing from Dollar Tree. It was only $1.25 and it says spooky season is my favorite or something like that. It's got little ghosts like trick-or-treating on it. It's super cute. It's a little sign I hung up. So I'll have to send that to you guys.
I bought a
But
decoration from the dollar store and it's already trash. It was one of
well, hey,
those
Mikey,
big ghosts that hang from the roof and it like sways in the wind and then it fell off and like got torn, so it's in the trash.
yeah.
I was gonna say at least with you can just be like, I'm sorry, one of our daughters will be very scared about what I just use that.
Oh, I know. No, he doesn't care. Um,
He's like toughen up.
well, because one time we had this like trio of witches, and the yard had like skeletons coming out of the yard. There was these creepy witches that like mixed a cauldron. I forgot someone. Oh, my mom bought it for work because they did like a haunted house. They built a haunted house at her office, and it was like a really expensive thing. And then it broke or something. I don't remember. So she gave it to us. So that year we had like all these really cool animatronics and like scary stuff. And he wants to do that again. But I'm very much like, you know, old lady in the cottage who wants the kids to know she's down with trick or treating. That's my aesthetic. But I do want to go get, I think Lowe's or Home Depot. One of them has a big headless horseman that I'll
Oh,
fuck with.
I think it was I think Home Depot. I think I saw one of those before, like where he's holding the fiery head in his hand, kind of
The
deal. Like,
jack-o'-lantern. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And
yeah.
that looked pretty cool, honestly.
You could
So
do like a Sleepy Hollow theme and put like fog in the yard on Halloween. It'd be
Yeah.
fun.
And just like my nude body, just like outstretched. And like nothing sticking out of the fog except my huge tits.
actually, I can send you. They have a cheap way to if you have a regular fog machine, the basically you just put ice in a chest or something like that, and they have this hose, and basically it'll do the ground fog for you. So keep it on the ground with the ice.
Oh, a gravity bong. Okay.
Yeah,
Uh,
honestly, yes.
But yes, that would be cool. Maybe we can do something for our listeners and be like, if you tag us to a picture of your Halloween decorations, we'll give a gift for like one of the best Halloween decorations for the front of the house or something. I don't know.
Oh, that'd be
Yeah.
fun. Oh,
Something
yes.
fun.
And then I did talk to our friend over at Much Ado, and they're down for another fitness challenge for October. So
Why are
He's
we
dead
doing
to me.
this for October?
because I feel like let's get fit for Halloween.
No, let's not get fit for Halloween. Let's just eat candy and enjoy horror movies.
Joe's
Lance,
dead to
just
me.
ah.
Um, and it's because I've mentioned it last episode, I think. I'm going all the way to Albuquerque, like Bugs Bunny, and he can't
Mm.
even be bothered to just say,
Well,
"Hey, bitch."
I'm sure he feels very badly about missing you, but
No, he's probably drunk
mm.
in the woods. I think it's his birthday. I don't remember what he's doing. I know Lance likes to frequent Five Below, and everybody that loves a bargain. Five Below is selling the smallest Chucky and Michael Myers figurines, and they're really cute. They're like this big. So
Yeah,
go get them.
the micro ones. I actually have a couple of ones the monster from Frankenstein and werewolf man
I'm
or
not familiar
wolfman.
with micros, but it's
Mm.
great that you are. Um, at any rate,
Mm.
this is our intro to the holiday Halloween season, everybody. We hope you've enjoyed this lovely little get together. Let us know what trailers you're excited for. And with that said, that's a wrap on this week's episode. If you want to see our faces while we ramble and figure out what Lance's word of the week is, check out our video cast over at youtube.com/slashers podcasts. Plus, don't miss our bisexual deep dive into all things Nora Hurdy on the Comic Chalk, only on YouTube. A hot collab with me and Lance and no one else. Exclusive content or you just can't get enough of us, join our Patreon for free monthly exclusive reviews. Just kidding, it's not free. Join our Patreon for monthly exclusive reviews, bonus episodes, and some killer new perks. Head on over to patreon.com/slasherspod and become part of the band. If you want to rock some slashers swag, our merch is available on Redbubble. Wear your support loud and proud at slasherspod.redbubble.com. And if you want to hang out with us on Instagram, you can follow us at slasherspod for everything podcast related, or at Mutant Goons from Beyond for all things weird and wonderful. If you want to yell at us directly, you can find us on social media, Instagram, Aid at pathologically ADE, me at horror in a half shell, Lance at zombie vs hate. And if you can't figure out the devil box known as Instagram, then follow us on Facebook. Come chill in the Mutant Goons from Beyond Facebook group for all the chaos. Shout out to B Movie TV family. You can see Doug on Friday Night Action and Yahira on Saturday Night Terrors only on Roku. A big thanks to our amazing Patreon members: Josh Gunn, Dinosaurs Will Always Be Awesome, Lorene Ellis, Kevin Leamy, Vladimir Luis, Leslie Thurman, Cam, Gail Amara, and Press Eject, whose name is
Manny.
Mondo Manny.
Manny.
Mondo Manning. If you want to join
Oh
them,
my.
head over to Patreon. If you want to join them, head on over to patreon.com/slasherspod and become part of the horror family. As always, thank you for listening. Remember, stay spooky. This is our season, everybody. So buckle up, Buttercup, and end the
Woo.
year right with us in a sexy and terrifying fashion.
Mm.
Mm.
I'm gonna make horror themed bras, and it's gonna be the tag, and I'll be sexy and terrifying fashion. Do you know how you fashion it under yourself?
Oh, I love it. I'll
Yeah,
be a
Sounds great.
customer.
it's gonna be
Okay.
called Labes to Graves panties.
Mm.
They're good from being alive to dead.
Perfect.
Um,
Okay, Lance. Anyways, bye everybody. Have a great day.
bye.